Hey yo guys, it's Fixini Gamer here, and well, we have a new special program version, as you see here in the top left, version 2.5. There is a lot to discuss, so I'm just gonna be going, to the special program. We're just gonna dive right in. Of course, as always, since they always release these special programs late at night, right now it's basically 5 o'clock for me, which is when that special program ended because the special program was over an hour long. So yeah, forgive me that I am talking quietly. I just don't want to wake anyone up. So yeah, well anyways, without any further ado, we're just gonna be talking about version 2.5. So well, let's just talk about it. So the first thing is, well, the title. So to be fuel for the night, which is the new version 2.5 title. So there is going to be a lot of stuff to go into. So let's just go into the first thing right here, which is the new story, which I hope I can pull it up here. Yeah, there we go. To be fuel for the night. The title art looks really cool. I love all of their designs with the cool jacket and everything. Looks really great. So yeah, there is going to be a lot of new things to explore. There's a new map. So yeah, version 2.5 looks really stacked. So yeah, really looking forward to this update. Of course, they're going to be showcasing some character demos right here for some trailers, a new character demo, and a new episode for Zhao and shunguang. So yeah, we're going to be seeing some music videos as well alongside their character demos. So there's also another character demo right here for Zhao, which looks really good. I love these character demos. Zhao's looks very special because it is basically an animated one, and they showcase some more things about the story, like our teacher right there, the proxy's teacher, backstories on that. They also showcased a new area for version 2.5. Looks really interesting with some new gameplay elements as well. So yeah, and some new enemies that we have to deal with. One of them is a robot, another one is some special miasmic enemy, and yeah, there is just a bunch of things to talk about. As you see there's the new enemies right there with some new other bosses as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of content. So yeah, really looking forward to it. And of course, some new exploration mechanics as well. Right here for shunguang, she's able to teleport to certain areas. Looks pretty good. Reminds you of a Kuching from Genshin Impact. So yeah. Also there is some new side quests as well for version 2.5, where we have to help out an explorer boo. So yeah, it's basically just hollow exploration. That's all I got to say. And of course, there is some new shop that is going to be opening right here. We already know what the shop is, but it is going to be opening in this version, where we just do missions and then we just collect the rewards for the missions, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they also implemented a new thing for this version where you're able to skip to the new 2.5 story. So if you really want to just experience the 2.5 story, well, you can just skip towards that moment. And of course, they also give you the chance to also replay story elements as well. So if you just played this and if you want to see the older stories or the stories you skipped, then you can just go back to those, which is pretty cool. So yeah, new accessibility features for the newer proxies is pretty nice. So yeah, they also updated as well some new interface stuff and some new well, called the Alive, but I'll go over those later because right now I think they just go over the actual characters. So yeah, well anyways, here's one of them. Here's shunguang. Shunguang is so cool. I love her animations. She is one of the Void Hunters, which is really, really cool. She is actually one of the first characters in the game where she gets the Void Hunter status in story. So yeah, she basically earns the Void Hunter status, which is really, really nice. And I am going to be turning on subtitles for a moment here to basically showcase what type she is. So I'm going to be turning it on right here. So this is shunguang or xiaoguang. So she is right here, honed edge. She is a honed edge type, and I can turn off the subtitles now. So honed edge is literally just physical. Yeah. So think of it like frost for Miyabi, or ink for Yishuan. She is literally a new type right here. It's literally just physical, honed edge. So yeah, she is just honed edge attack, which is a very, very unique type for her, and she is a very, very unique character herself. So she is a form changer character. What by that I mean she literally has to get stacks in order to change forms. So they showcase it in the gameplay right here. So as you see here in the top left corner, you have to do certain attacks and land certain attacks in order to gain the meter. Once you get enough meter, you're able to go into this state where you're able to spam normal attacks or specials in order to consume stacks. You can also end it early by doing ults or just holding special, which is really, really cool. So if you want to do like a flashy finisher without having to consume all the stacks by doing normals, then you can do so. So yeah, she's literally kind of like Banyue in sort of a way, where you need to link up certain attacks. She's literally kind of a combo character because you have to land certain attacks in order to gain meter on the top left. It is her main gameplay, as you see there. So she also has a main mechanic for Ether Veil Wellspring. So while she's under a Ether Veil Wellspring, she's able to gain some stacks as well. She gains up to 3 stacks, which is pretty cool. So you want to run an Ether Veil Wellspring character like Lucia or Zhao. Zhao is a Ether Veil Wellspring character. So you can just do a Zhao and shunguang team, and then you're able to just activate Ether Veil Wellspring, which is really, really cool. So yeah, she is very, very important in the gameplay, Ether Veil Wellspring characters, so you might want to run those for shunguang. Also, her disc set also heavily relies on Ether Veil Wellspring, so that is also another reason why you should just run those. So yeah, as you see here, you're able to just do normal attacks and just finish off the enemy really, really nice, or you can expend all your things to go into the normal state early. So well, they showcase it here, so you're able to end it early right there and then just kablamo. Yeah, so she's able to exit out of a state really, really easily, and you're also able to consume a lot of stacks just to do a really cool ultimate finisher. I'm pretty sure her most optimal gameplay is just doing all normal attacks, but you can end it early just in case you want to. So yeah, there are ways to play shunguang, and she is kind of basically like a combo-esque character. So yeah, of course Dialand's here to be showcased because Dialand's able to activate her form immediately. That's the reason why Dialand is just so good in this game. So yeah, well, there is shunguang or xiaoguang. So yeah, shunguang is really, really good. And here we have Zhao, who is a ice defense character. She is mainly a Ether Veil Wellspring buffer. That is what she is. She buffs crit damage for the team. She's able to be slot into most teams, and yeah, that's basically what Zhao's gameplay is. She's able to go into, I believe it's attack, rupture, and support. No, it's I think it's stun, rupture, support. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, she's able to just combo into pretty good teams. So as long as you're able to at least have some of those characters, mainly supports, because you are going to be running her on supports, then she is pretty good. She can also be ran on her own as long as you're able to just link up with an attack character. So yeah, Zhao is pretty good with that. So her main gameplay is she wants to be off field, so she's able to go into a state where she just charges an attack right there and then just do damage off field. which is right there. So yeah, but her main gameplay is literally just you have to attack with your agent, so she's able to go into the frost state. Once you go into frost state, you're able to switch into her, and then you can activate Ether Veil Wellspring. The whole point of this character is to activate Ether Veil Wellspring so her buffs are active. So yeah, she's literally, as I said before, just an Ether Veil Wellspring buffer. So the whole point is to just activate Ether Veil Wellspring on Zhao and then get out, and then just do it again every now and then just to reactivate Ether Veil Wellspring. It's kind of like Lucia, where you want to activate Ether Veil Wellspring and then just get out and then reactivate it again. It's literally that gameplay. So yeah, pretty simple gameplay overall. But as you see there, 11's attacking, and then you just build with the meter on the top left right there for Zhao, and then you just swap in. There we go. And then you just swap in again to activate Zhao's normal attack right there. And then she just attacks off field and then just activates her Ether Veil Wellspring. So yeah, literally, as I said before, just an Ether Veil Wellspring buffer. But she is pretty good at that. So yeah, I would say shunguang, definitely like a tier 0 character. As for Zhao, she probably is around the cusp of 0.5 to tier 0. Just from the buffs and the gameplay alone. So yeah, Zhao, pretty good. And well, spoiler alert, you can get her for free, which is really nice. A free buffer and a free support is definitely really good. Also, we have a new Bangbu right here, which is Shunguang's personal Bangbu. So yeah, it activates its B ability if Shunguang is on the team. So as long as you have Shunguang, then this Bangbu will work, and it's pretty unique. I say it just does physical damage, so yeah, it's just your typical Bangbu, and of course you're able to pull for the Bangbu and then just get it in the Bangbu pull signal shop. So yeah, make sure you get it while the getting is good. And I'm pretty sure that's it for gameplay for both characters. So yeah, of course I'm going to be showing the code right here, which is Void Hunter 1230. So make sure you get this code and then just get the 300 polychromes. So yeah, make sure you get it while the getting is good, guys. So yeah, and we also have some new events that they showcased right here, which is pretty cool. If they showcase it right here. So this is basically a new event, which is really interesting. It's literally basically the Miyabi event. So remember when in the Miyabi event where you have to explore a brand new area and then you have a skill tree and then you're just able to explore along the way? This is literally it. This is just 2.5's version of the Miyabi event. So you just explore, you get a skill tree, and then you're just able to explore with the character. It's literally what you think it is. It's literally the Miyabi event. As you see there, you're able to just explore and then just get the rewards, and then yeah, it's basically pretty cool. So yeah, this is also the event where you get a W engine as well. It's a pretty good W engine, so make sure you grind for it because it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure just like it's kind of like the pretty sure it's just like the Markata Desire. If the Markata Desire was really good in 1.5, I'm pretty sure this W engine is really good, which is why I'm saying it's really good to farm, because it is definitely probably worth it since you have to literally do an event to get it. So yeah, the next event that they showcase right here is the long awaited right here, the co-op event. Yeah, Joint Investigation, the Divine Maze. I haven't... Have they showcased the title for the newest event? I guess I can just scrum through and see if they did. Because I think they showcased the title of the event. Yeah, right there. Okay, so the shunguang event is the Sword Seeker Chronicles. As you see there, you get some accessories, and then you get a W engine, a title, and then some polychromes as well. So, again, if you want to just do this event, just do it for the W engine. It is really good. I'm pretty sure, since Markata was pretty good as well in 1.5. And then, of course, the next event, which I did tease right here, if they showcase it. Yep, Joint Investigation, the the Divine Maze. This is the co-op event. So they're basically testing co-op in this event. They're just testing the waters with this new feature. So in this mode, you're able to play with other proxies, basically 3 people, and then you're just able to beat bosses up, which is pretty cool. I mean, look at this, Geppetto. We're able to beat up Geppetto as a group. We got some all-out attacks and stuff, which is really nice. I mean, look at this gameplay. I guess I can just showcase it from start to finish because this gameplay looks pretty cool. So yeah, we have right here Lighter, Miyabi, and Chingy. So I'm pretty sure you're only able to choose from a select few agents, which does suck, but hey, I mean, this is close enough to co-op, right? And it's an event, so hopefully this event goes really well. If it does, then we probably might get co-op in the future, which is really cool to have co-op, because co-op ZZZ sounds really nice. Doesn't have to be just a single player game, but as you see there, you're able to just do quick time events and then just get a right there, all-out attack from Persona. So yeah, doing chains and ults looks really cool, honestly. And so yeah, I think they showcased the roster right here. Let's see if they do. I think it's like up ahead, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, they talk about the revive mechanic. Okay, so if you go down, you're able to revive your teammates by just standing in the area, which is really cool. If you are knocked out though, then you're just spectating. So basically make sure you don't die. And you also have some cool emotes. You're able to just do emotes just to remind people like, oh, revive me. So yeah, pretty nice. So here is the agent selection right here. So we basically have just a select few agents that we can just use right there. This is just some of the characters that we can use. So one of the stages has Astra Yao in it. Some other stages don't have Astra Yao. So yeah, it's basically just like a well, you're able to just choose just 9 agents from the stage. It depends on which stage. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. We're able to just use any agent we want, as long as well, you have them. So yeah, looks pretty cool, honestly. Co-op, I can't wait to play co-op in ZZZ. Probably might make a video on this, maybe, but I'm not sure. So yeah, they also updated right here Shield defense, which is also really cool too. So yeah, Shield defense, definitely a pretty cool update right here. So for shield defense, I guess I have to now fix my shield defense videos, but yeah, there is now an S+ rating. So in order to get S+, you have to basically get S's on all stages, but it should be pretty easy, I would say. So they basically did what they did in Deadly Assault. So yeah, as long as you're able to just defeat the enemies as quickly as possible, just like every other shield defense, then you just get an S rank. So it's literally just shield defense but with extra steps. So they literally just took the Deadly Assault format and they just made it into shield defense. So this means that sadly you can't use the same teams, you can't use the same characters. So yeah, you basically have 3 teams that you have to use. And yeah, it's basically just what you think it is. It's, you just have to use the 3 characters that you just got, and then you're just able to beat the stages as fast as you can. And that's basically the new shield defense. It's just, think of it like Deadly Assault without the time limit. And well, I guess quote unquote your time limit is just trying to complete the bosses very fast. They also have a new feature where in Deadly Assault you're able to copy teams, which is pretty cool. They give you team suggestions right there, which is pretty nice. So if you do have some trouble building teams, then this is a cool feature to show. So yeah, it basically tells what other proxies have been using, and then you're just able to just use those teams, which is pretty nice. So yeah, no need to be stuck in Deadly Assault anymore. Next up for the events is Shadow Riptide Clash, which is another pretty cool event. It's just another HIA event. So yeah, you're able to test out shunguang, and you're able to just do cool stuff. So yeah, Angels of Delusion of Muse. So this is just a photo event, but it just teases the new Angels of Delusion. So yeah, basically the new 2.6 characters. So yeah, we have one of the members right there, another member right there. So yeah, basically it's just another photo event. It's just your typical photo event. And we have the next event right here, which they showcase right here, which is Wish Filing Station. This is literally just your battery event. Yeah, it's just literally your battery event, your fishing event, etc., etc. You literally just turn in bottles to get rewards. That's literally it. Yep, it's just your typical ordinary battery event. And the other stuff that they showcase right here is pretty cool. So new Hollow Zero stuff, also new equipment for shunguang and zhao, which is pretty nice. Again, just more and more content to showcase. They also have some new stages as well for the equipment, so you're able to just test them out, which is pretty nice. And they increased the level cap as well, so this means that we're just gonna get more rewards. Pretty nice. We also have double drops as well, double drops on discs, and then double drops on HIA. Pretty cool. And the new drive discs. All right, time to talk about these. So Whitewater Ballad, this is 100% the Xiaoguang disc set, because her 2-piece is physical damage, and her 4-piece, when the equipper is within any ether veil, which is what she needs to do because she gets 3 stacks on ether veil, their crit rate increases by 10%. After leaving the ether veil, this bonus remains for 15 seconds. If the equipper is an attack character, activating an ether veil or extending an ether veil grants an additional 10% crit rate and 10% attack for 30 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. So this is really good for Xiaoguang. Definitely just her best set, because it's literally physical damage and you just get more benefits on ether veil, and you really want to activate ether veil anyway on her. So this means that you probably have to run zhao with Shunguang. So yeah, well, thank goodness we get zhao for free. So yeah, as long as you're able to activate Ether Veil Wellspring, you just get the crit rate benefit and the attack benefit, which is pretty nice. It just means that Shunguang is just going to be popping off like crazy. As for the other 4-piece set, Shining Aria, it's a 2-piece effect is ether damage, and the 4-piece set is when the equipper's basic attack hits an enemy, their anomaly proficiency increases by 36, lasting 8 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. When any enemy on the field is stunned, the equipper's damage increases by 25% for 18 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. So I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what this set probably is. This is an Angels of Delusion set. This is 100% painted an Angels of Delusion set, because there's no other ether character in the game who wants to attack with basics and just do anomaly proficiency, unless you count Vivian. But Vivian is an off-field damage dealer, so yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And also the enemy needs to be stunned. Vivian runs on anomaly teams with no stunners, so yeah, it's just really weird that you want to put Vivian in this set. So yeah, this is definitely 100% an Angels of Delusion set. So make sure you grind this, I guess, if you really do want to run an Angels of Delusion character. This is definitely one of the DPS's best 4-piece sets. So if you want to run any Angel Delusion, then just farm for this set. As for the other set, Whitewater Ballad, this is a Xiaoguang set, so farm this if you are running Xiaoguang or if you are maining Shunguang. They also made some pretty cool improvements on discs, so you're able to actually roll for subsets. So this is literally the you can literally choose what main stat and substat you want on your discs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you're able to get these parts in the shops. You're able to just get calibrators as well. So it takes 2 calibrators to make one of those substat selectors, and it takes 2 substat selectors, of course, just to choose your 2 substats. So basically in total it's 1 calibrator and 2 substat selectors, and you just basically make the disc you want, which is pretty cool. So if you want to just get a fire damage bonus disc with a crit damage, then yeah, you can just do that. They also announced that they are going to be ending this event right here, so make sure you do this event as well, that VR mode event in the thing. So yeah, make sure you do that before you lose all the rewards. They also right here have another big announcement, which is agent enhancements. So not only are we getting more Soldier Zero, Anby, and Ellen buffs, but we're getting Burnice, Soldier 11, and Grace buffs. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So we get more Ellen buffs, so Ellen's just gonna be even more broken now. Soldier Zero Anby, that means Soldier Zero Anby's gonna be even more broken as well. Burnice, 11, and Grace. Burnice and 11 are pretty cool. We just need more fire buffs in general. There's not really that much good fire characters except for like Banyue and Lighter. I'm pretty sure those are like one of the two good fire characters. We also have Evelyn, which is basically one of the best DPSs in the game. So yeah, we basically kind of are dry on fire support. So Burnice and 11 pretty appreciated. Grace, definitely a big upgrade because Grace is probably like one of those characters I've really needed an upgrade the most because Grace has been falling off so much. So yeah, definitely a W Grace upgrade. So yeah, all of these characters getting buffs are really good. It just means that more potential future characters are getting buffed, especially for perma banner characters. Perma banner characters never get buffed, and we get a perma banner buff on 11 and Grace. Definitely very cool. So yeah, they also announced, as I said before, spoiler alert, zhao is free, and you also get enough materials to upgrade her to level 40. So yeah, pretty cool. Free zhao. I mean, Ether Veil Wellspring buffer. She probably doesn't even need a good W engine. You can literally just slap on like the cinema W engine that you get for free from the cinema event. If you guys did that, that's a defense W engine. You can literally just use that. So yeah, pretty cool. Zhao, honestly probably like tier 0 or 0.5 character because of just the buffs. And also yeah, a Jane costume, a Jane outfit. This is free, by the way. So if you log into version 2.5, you're able to get this Jane costume for free, which is pretty cool. It just means that we don't have to spend any monochromes for this. So yeah, definitely claiming this, and definitely probably gonna be showcasing Jane more because I don't really use Jane a lot because Alice exists. You literally just use Alice, and then yeah, Alice just does all the work for you. But Jane, the Jane outfit looks really nice. So probably I might use Jane in the future. But yeah, definitely log in to get your Jane skin, especially for those Jane havers. So yeah, definitely get this. This skin looks really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely a really big W that we get this for free. Another thing that they announced is that we get 1,000 polychromes for basically them winning the PlayStation Awards. So yeah, another free 1,000 polychromes. You get another set of polychromes as well right here. Yeah, pretty cool. So another set of polychromes, and then we get the tapes, of course, as well from this. And we also get, if you do this right now, which is up right now, you get 320 polychromes if you pre-register. So yeah, make sure you do that as well. Just a lot of polychromes. And we also get boupons as well. So yeah, it's just your typical stuff that you get. And that's basically it for all the reward benefits, and they showcase it on screen right here. Alright, so I guess to recap right here, free Jade outfit, 1,000 polychromes, 480 for the check-in. It's basically out right now. 10 mastered tapes, 10 boupons, and then a 320 polychromes if you pre-register. So that's basically enough for 1,600 polychromes. Yeah, that's basically it. So you just get a free multi. Pretty nice overall. And then they showcased this signal search, which now I can finally talk about. So let's talk about it. Alright, signal search time. This is the point of the video where I just ramble. So, well, let's ramble, shall we? So, Yi Shunguang. Shunguang is one of the best characters in the game. She is a Void Hunter character. Yeah, so she's very special. If you don't pull this character, what are you doing? So, yeah, pull this character very, very broken. There's really nothing for me to say. If Miyabi was broken on release, then this character's probably broken on release. There's really no, swaying around it. She's really, really that broken. The only problem is you need an Etherville Wellspring character for her to work, but luckily for us, guess who's free? Who is a Etherville Wellspring support? Zhao. So, yeah, if you get shunguang, you can just run Zhao, and she's complete. She's already complete right out of the box, so you could literally just pull for her. Just pull for her W engine, give Zhao a free-to-play W engine, and then you're just cooking. You're cooking the whole game. Yeah, you're just cooking for the whole game. So, yeah. Void Hunter character, she's probably as good as Miyabi and Yishuan in terms of DPS. Yeah, definitely not a skip character. The W engine effect looks pretty cool too. So this is her W engine effect that they showcase right here. So it's her hair. The back of her hair looks pretty cool. And then the sword glows too, which is pretty nice. So you get a hair glowing effect and a sword glowing effect for the W engine, which is pretty nice. Also, they showcase Zhao. So Zhao is pretty good, but you get her for free, so there's really no need to pull for her. But if you want her W engine, then get her W engine if you are going to be using her with shunguang. But then again, as I said before, you can literally just slap any free-to-play defense W engine on her and she works fine. So yeah, there's really nothing for me to say other than skip. Just skip, unless you really want her W engine, then pull. Because she's probably not going to be featured anytime soon. Kind of like a similar Bow character who has been released for free, who also hasn't gotten a rerun in so long. So yeah, literally Haramasa. So if you're scared that you're probably not going to get this W engine ever again, then I guess just pull. Because, well, both of these banners for shunguang and Zhao, they are here to stay. So yeah, they're here to stay until the next version update. So if you want to get their W engines, if you want to get them, now is your chance, because they're probably never gonna come back. Well, specifically Zhao. Zhao's probably never gonna come back in like at least over a year. So, well, pull. Well, the pulling is good, guys. And as for the W engine effect on her, it's pretty cool. So her fur gets a glow up, which is pretty nice. And her sword gets a glow up. So that is her W engine effect. Pretty cool. And as for the special reruns, this is the reruns. So this is so cool. This is so cool. So what they did right here is pretty nice. So I would say you probably want to pull once. At least do one 10 pull. Because your first 10 pull is 20% off. So yeah, you basically get 2 mastered encrypted tapes off on this banner. So if you want to build pity, you literally can just do 1 10 pull and that's it. Because your pull is going to be transferred to other banners in the future for exclusive rescreening. So it's pretty cool. So, well, I guess I can talk about all these characters right here. So the cool thing about this banner is that the first S-rank signal that you get is guaranteed to be the character of your choice. This means that you don't have to go through that 50-50 bullcrap. Yeah, you get them guaranteed. 100% chance that you get them guaranteed. So, with that in mind, I'm going to tell you what to get on this banner. It really does depend on what you need, but, well, if you have been a long-time viewer of my channel, you already know what I'm going to say. But, well, I'm going to be saving my opinion. If you love the character, just pull for them. As I always say, love triumphs all. So if you love the character, just pull for them. If you love their character, if you love their personality, if you love their kit, if you love their gameplay, then pull for them. I'm not stopping you. If you really love Alice, then pull for Alice. If you really love Anby, pull for Anby. If you really love Astra, pull for Astra. It really doesn't matter as long as you love the character, and if you don't regret your choice, then it is basically a good pull. So yeah, again, remember guys, love triumphs all, so pull for the ones you love. But as for, well, me, I'm gonna be talking about their meta relevance. So, well, let's talk about them from a day one player's perspective, my perspective. So Alice Alice is one of the best physical DPSs in the game. Well, at least until shunguang comes out. Alice is one of the best anomaly characters in the game. If you need an anomaly character, she is for you. That's literally it. She is broken. I would rank her in the 0.5 tier because of just how much damage she's able to do. If you run her with double anomaly, she is really, really nice because she does disorder damage. So yeah, she creates her own disorders as well, so she doesn't really need another disorder carry like Yanagi or Vivian. You can literally just run her on her own and she performs fine because she can make her own disorders. But it is nice and helpful that she is able to be paired up with other anomaly characters. So as long as you're able to pair her up with at least one other anomaly character, she just pops off. She's really, really that good. So yeah, Alice, if you don't have a physical DPS, or at least if you're skipping shunguang, I guess, or if you just want a really good anomaly character on your team, Alice is for you. She is a really, really good pull. Soldier Zero Anby. Soldier Zero Anby, after her buff, became one of the most broken characters in the game. She's literally a 0.5 tier character. That's where I rank her. She is really, really good if you have a certain character. Yeah. If you have Orphe and Magus, then she is literally top tier. She's one of the best characters in the game. One of the best electric attack agents in the game. If you really, really are banking for a Orphe and Magus rerun, which is probably going to happen very soon, then yes, pull for her. She is pretty good. And she's getting a buff too because of that new buff thing. So not only are you getting the new buffed Soldier Zero Anby, she's going to be even more buffed, which means that Soldier Zero Anby is probably going to be like somewhere around like high tier 0.5. So yeah, if you're banking on that, then yes, she is there for you. But besides that, she's still really, really good. Even without Orphe and Magus, you can literally just run her on her own with like Trigger or something, and she performs fine. Her whole gimmick is literally aftershock damage. So as long as you have another aftershock damage dealer, she is pretty good. So as long as you basically have Trigger or Orphe and Magus, then she is basically top tier. So yeah, if you have Orphe and Magus, if you have Trigger, she is one of the best pulls to get really good. Astra Yao, must pull. Yeah, longtime viewers on my channel know this. Astra Yao, in my opinion, is like top 2 best character in the game. I would put her as like number 2 best character in the game, or number 1 actually best character in the game. She's somewhere around 1 or 2. I always flip-flop around it. But yeah, Astra Yao is so broken. You can literally run her on every single team in the game and she performs splendidly. She gives off a really high attack buff for characters who scale off of attack. So basically characters like, well, look at these two. Guess what they scale off of? They scale off of attack. And Astra Yao can literally help both of them on the team. So yeah, Astra Yao is just so broken. You can literally run her on whatever team you want. You can run her with Miyabi, Alice, Soldier Zero Anby. You can run her with Yishuan, who really doesn't need attack, but is pretty good because Astra Yao has a thing that no other character can do, and that's give free chain attacks. Yeah, she can give free chain attacks. She is also pretty good with Evelyn, since Evelyn is a chain attacker. So yeah, Astra Yao is so broken. And not only that, she heals on ult. Yeah, there's really nothing for me to say. Astra Yao's literally ran on every single team. If you get her, you're literally not bricking your account. She is literally unbrickable. She literally gives your account so much power. Literally, if you run like a literal free-to-play team, you slap Astra Yao, she's broken. You don't even need her W engine either. All you have to do is just slap on Lucy's W engine, and that's it. She's just really good. But having her W engine just makes her so broken too. So yeah, well, I've been rambling enough already about Astra Yao. If you want one word to sum her up, broken. Just pull if you don't have Astra Yao. If you don't have Astra Yao, just pull for her. She's so broken. And that leads me to the S rank guaranteed. So I'm going to be summarizing these three again, but I would say if you don't have Astra Yao, just pull for her. She is top priority. Number one priority is Astra Yao. For these two, it's literally up to you. So if you don't have a physical DPS and if you don't have an anomaly character, pull for Alice. If you don't have an electric DPS, or if you just want a really, really good attack character, pull for Anby. And Astra Yao, if you don't have her, just pull for her. So basically the top priority right here is Astra Yao, and then these two. They're equal. So yeah, first priority Astra Yao, second is Alice or Soldier Zero Anby. And that is basically it for your signal guaranteed. So if you don't have Astra Yao, get Astra Yao. If you don't have these two, you can just get them after you get Astra Yao, which is pretty nice. So yeah, and all of these banners last until the end of version 2.5. So make sure you pull while the bowling is good before their banner ends. They also have some cool wallpapers too for shunguang and zhao. Shunguang's looks really nice, and zhao's looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, both of these are really cool. They also have right here, they talk about the new buff system, and they also talked about right here some weird monochrome event. So they're basically doing a Honkai Star Rail where if you spend enough monochromes, you're able to get, I'm pretty sure it's enough monochromes or enough pulls, but yeah, you get tickets, and you're able to just use these tickets just to use to get some of the cool things right here. So I'm pretty sure it's, I don't know, I guess you could quote me on it, or if you don't, you can't quote me on it, but it's literally right here. So you're able to top up. If you do the top ups, you're able to get all these rewards. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a monochrome event. I'm pretty sure it's 100% a monochrome event. So if you spend enough monochromes, aka if you whale, you get one of these rewards, which is pretty cool. So you get 2 ether batteries, a calibrator, some accessories for your proxies, 2 of those substat thingies that you're able to choose, I think you're able to choose 1 W engine, and then 1 agent, and then accessories, exclusive accessories. So I think they showcase it right here. Yep, version 2.5. So here is your agent S-rank selector. Pretty cool. So I recommend, for me, I guess I could just talk about all these characters again. Remember when I said that this video is going to be very long? This is what I mean by this video is going to be very long. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Burnice. Burnice is still really good, and since she's getting a buff, she's probably going to be even more broken than before. She's probably going to be like high 0.5 or at least tier 0. So yeah, Burnice I would say is definitely your first choice. Jane has been falling off because of a certain bunny Thyron, which is Alice, and also there's another physical DPS that you can just get, shunguang. So yeah, there's really no reason to get Jane unless you like Jane. So yeah, as I said before, love triumphs all. So if you love the character, just get them from the agent selection. It really is up to you if you want to just get them. But if you really love Jane, or if you just want to get the free outfit with her along getting with Jane, so yeah, I guess if you really want Jane's outfit and then you just want Jane just to pair up with the outfit, then this is for you. So I guess if you really do love Jane, just get her. Chingy has been falling off pretty badly in this game because Dialan exists. You'd rather just run Dialan as your stun agent instead of Chingy, but Chingy is still able to perform some of the work. She is still one of the fastest stunners in the game. So yeah, there is that. She's able to at least hold on to that title. She also is pretty good on some specific teams as well. So if you really do just run like characters that really do need the stun agent to daze the enemy, then Chingy is for you. So if you want to get Chingy for one of your specific teams, then you can get her. Grace is getting buffed, so we don't know what her buff is like. Well, I guess you can just look at the leaks if you want to find out, but Grace looks pretty good. So I guess if you really want to bank on it, then yeah, you can get Grace. Reina, as I said before in like the version 2.0 thing, Reina is okay. She really does need to be ran on specific teams as well, mainly anomaly teams. If you don't have anomaly teams, then you probably don't get Reina, but if you do have anomaly teams, then you can get Reina. But she needs to be ran with an electric DPS or an electric character in general, because her additional ability, she kind of needs to run that. So yeah, Kaleda is falling off too. So yeah, there's really no reason you would ever want her. Probably a big skip on this agent selection. Nekomata is also a big skip as well. So yeah, you don't have to get her too. But since they're gonna be updating old agents, I would say, I guess you could just bank on getting Reina, Kaleda, or Nekomata for future Zenless Zone Zero. So I guess if you really are wanting to, well, quote unquote, future impact these characters, then yes, you can get them if you really, really are banking on getting them buffed. So, well, if you really, really want them, I guess you can just get them. But in my opinion, I would say just skip. 11's getting buffed too, so if you really want to bank on the 11 buff, then you can get her. And we also have Lycon, one of the best stun agents in the game, so you can pick him up as well. So I guess, well, to summarize, there's really only I guess 6 characters that you can get. So you can either get Burnice, Jane, Changyi, Grace, 11, or Lycon. For Burnice, probably is your best choice, because well, she's already been good from the start. She has been falling off a bit, but she is still pretty good, and with the buff, she's probably gonna be even better. Jane, I guess if you can't afford Alice, then Jane is your next best pick. Still pretty good. Still a tier 1 character, really nice. Changyi as well. Changyi is basically around the tier 1 area, so yeah, also pretty good, and she is really good on specific teams. Grace is probably going to be one of those main DPSs now for anomaly teams, so I guess you can run her now since she is getting a buff. 11's probably going to be really good as well, probably tier 1. I would say I would probably rank Grace and 11 in like a tier 1 area. So yeah, Lycon's also in tier 1 as well, still a pretty good stun character. So top priority is Burnice, second priority is Jane or Changyi, and then third priority are the perma banner characters, because you could literally just pull them on accident, so you don't really have to pick your agent selection. So I would say the best pick for your S rank agent selection is the premium characters. Yeah, so just get the premium characters. So Burnice, Jane, or Changyi. If you really want a perma banner character, then I guess you can just pick up Lycon, Grace, or 11. So yeah, there you go. Just pick the premium characters. S rank W engines. The same thing as the S rank agents, just pick up the premium ones. So if you pick up Burnice, just pick up Burnice's W engine. If you pick up Jane, just pick up Jane's W engine. If you pick up Changyi, just pick up Changyi's W engine. But if you really want W engines for your other characters, then you can't just get Changyi's instead. Changyi's W engine is so broken. You can literally just slap it on any stun character and they become just broken. They become so broken. So yeah, I guess if you really just want to select one W engine to go with and just slap it on some other random unit, I would say Changyi's. Changyi's is pretty good. And that's basically it. For well, my discussion on those. So in general, just pick the premium characters and pick up the premium W engines, because, well, they probably won't come back anytime soon. They also updated right here the battle pass, which I think should load. Yeah, there we go. So they updated the battle pass thing, which is pretty nice. So instead of getting, I think it's 600, no, not 600, yeah, 600 polychromes, you get 88 instead, which is pretty nice, and you get some bonus rewards too, which is also pretty good. And you also get some exclusive phone accessories as well, and yeah, looks pretty nice. So I guess there is now a reason that you can get the $20 option. So yeah, if you really want those, then you can just get them, which is pretty cool. They also updated right here the shops, so you're able to exchange them for a free W engine of your choice. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, pretty nice. But they basically just did what HSR did. They literally just put premium characters on banners like that. So yeah, basically you can just exchange them for a W engine of your choice, which is pretty cool. They also showcased well, Jane's outfit, so you can get Jane's outfit for free, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you could literally spend 0 monochromes to get the outfit, and it looks pretty nice. So yeah, they also have shunguang's update or outfit as well, that you have to spend monochromes on. Unfortunately, this is not free. This has been teased in the story. I already knew it was going to be an outfit because they just showcased it a lot, and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, they also showcase right here what the level up system is like for the characters that were showcased. So there's Burnice's, Gray's, Ellen's, Sanby's, and 11's, so you're able to just spend that currency to just upgrade all of their things right there. So as you see there, she's able to upgrade her core passive, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and then you just get those things from the shops. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure it'll probably take a long time to upgrade these characters, but definitely, I guess I would say upgrade the ones that you really want to upgrade. So if you want to upgrade Burnice, upgrade Burnice. If you want to upgrade 11, upgrade 11. But I'm pretty sure these resources are limited, so make sure you choose the one that you really want to upgrade the most. So yeah, they also updated right here the number system for this game, aka the damage number system. So instead of random numbers on the screen, it condenses it to one singular number. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, basically less clutter. You get less clutter on the screen. I'm probably not gonna turn on this feature because I want to see like the exact numbers, but it's also pretty cool at the same time that they did this. It means that you're able to just pay attention more to enemies. So yeah, but for me personally, it doesn't really bother me that much because they basically did the same thing with Genshin and Honkai, where they just put random numbers on the screen. So yeah, they also right here have a new feature, which is the faction feature. Oh boy, so you could have up to 50 people in a faction, and well, the faction thing is pretty limited though, so yeah, it's really nothing for you to say. You're able to just put up internet posts, and then you're just able to help people out. So yeah, that's basically it. So with that in mind, I guess I could just talk about this feature. So I probably might, well, at least in a future video, I might put a faction video up for people to join the faction. Since there's only 50 people available to join, just join while the joining is good. I'm gonna be putting up that video, and then just join the faction whenever you can join the faction. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be recruiting all of you guys who are watching this video. So well, once the new version comes out, sit tight if you really do want to join my faction. So yeah, well, all I'm gonna say is if you want to join my faction, now's your chance. Now's your chance for me to basically play all the content for you guys if you really want to. You also get some cool rewards for factions. It's not really that much. I guess the only premium things that you can get are the ferry tickets, but that's it. That's all you can get from those. But yeah, pretty cool. You don't really need to join a faction if you want, but I am going to be making one just for you guys to join. So if you really want to well, band together as proxies, then yes, we can do that if you really want to. So well, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to be joining my faction. If you do, then well, be sure to stay tuned for that video, for the faction video, and I'm going to be trying to recruit as many of you guys as I can. So yeah, old or new are welcome. As long as of course you participate, obviously. As for the new updates, they made a new phone screen, which is pretty cool. So it basically kind of did what they did with Honkai Star Rail, where they just condense all the menu options in one screen. That is pretty cool. And once you click on one of the buttons, it basically takes you to the stores right there. See, it takes you to W engines. If you click on the Bang Boo, it takes you to the Bang Boo thing. If you click on the discs, it basically takes you to Elfie's shop, which is pretty cool. It means that navigation is just way easier. And they also have some cool phone designs as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, pretty cool. They also updated the feature of batteries, which is also pretty nice too. So yeah, honestly, this is just really cool. Honestly, pretty nice features overall for this game. They also right here have new accessories and whatnot as well. And also, this is the last version that we're gonna get Devon's Pawn Shop, so make sure you get all the stuff too for the Omnicoin stuff. And they also updated Omnicoin, so now you're able to earn them weekly instead of bi-weekly, which is pretty cool. So instead of every 2 weeks, you can get them every week, which is pretty nice. It means that you're able to buy the shop out more. And they also talk about batteries right here, which I mentioned earlier. So you can use batteries to make skip tickets. Yeah, you're able to transform a ferry ticket and 60 into batteries, which is pretty cool. So you basically can get infinite batteries, I guess, quote unquote. As long as you have 60 and then you have a ferry ticket, you're able to just condense your batteries, which is pretty cool. They also have right here the substat optimization for the discs. So it basically organize your discs where they just showcase like what is the most optimal substats for you, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically it. And I think that's all that they showcased right here. Oh, I guess one last thing, they optimized the download thing. So they basically optimized the storage for this game, so basically it will take less storage. So yeah, pretty cool that the devs are just doing this for us. So yeah, pretty nice. And I guess the last thing that they showcase here is the web event. Yeah, it's the web event. So right here, if we're able to reach certain pre-register thresholds, we are able to get all of these rewards, which is pretty nice. And they also have a raffle event too for the website. Well, everyone already knows how rigged the raffle is, right? I mean, we're probably not gonna get the iPhone, the new iPhone, the Xbox controller, the Billy figure, and the Sandy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get those guys because this is probably really rigged, just like all the other web events that they showcase. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the new version. So yeah, they also have right here assembly commission return to redo. So if you just invite your friends, you're able to get 740 polychromes, and you're able to lucky draw for a game console, which is just that event that I showcased right here. So yeah, pretty cool, I guess, if you really did. But if you win, then you win, right? So well, if you won the iPhone, you won the iPhone. If you won the Xbox, you won the Xbox. Yeah, that's basically it. And that is it for the new version. As I said before, there was a lot to talk about, but well, there we go, just finished it. So let me know what you guys think about the new version. If you really do enjoy this video, and if you loved my rambling, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me if you do support the channel by liking and subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Helps to keep me motivated and making more videos and uploading more content for you guys. So again, if you enjoy the content that you see here, be sure to support the channel. It really means a lot. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel if you do. And as for the comments down below, what do you think of this new version? You think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you hyped for shunguang? Are you hyped for zhao? Are you going to be skipping this version for some reason? Are you hyped for the new events? Are you hyped for the new content? Let me know what you guys think about the new character buffs as well. And of course, also let me know if you are going to be joining my faction, if I am going to make a faction. So yeah, I have to know just add the people who really want to join my faction for this game. And as always, thank you guys for watching the Zenless Zone Zero special program. I'm gonna be going to bed because it's so late, and I will see you guys in the next Zenless Zone Zero video.